Welcome back, everybody. Well, it is now time for the second period. We are tied up at 1 apiece so far here. Boy, it's been kind of a tough game. Sioux Falls, they definitely controlled the first half, really, and then Sioux City, they kind of came alive in the second. So let's see if we can see similar performance. Sioux City, they're going to be 2 men short to start out the second because Sioux Falls will have a 5-on-3 power play for 1 minute and 8, and then for 52 seconds, they'll just have the regular power play. So a little rough, but they did give the penalty to Tupley. He gave a little punch to Cooper Soller, so. But we'll have Musket, Stanger, and Christian Lyons out there to start things out for Sioux City. For Sioux Falls, all you need to know is that they've got 5 guys to start, so. That's all you really need to care about, to be quite honest. But Musket and Zoko at the draw. Face-offs 1. Puck will roll down into the corner immediately. Here's Macrina with it now. Macrina feeds it on over J.J. Monteiro. Monteiro on over Renkowski. Renkowski there for Macrina. Renkowski back to Macrina. Back to Renkowski. Boy, they're doing like Sioux City does and passing it every time. And a nice clear down ice. You'll love to see it, really, but here's Macrina now with it. Macrina tipped Zoko back behind the net. Here's Stanger with it. Renkowski with it now. Renkowski feeds it back. Solomon's there. Solomon on over cross. Renkowski save made by Fickthorn. 15 seconds left to go on 5-on-3. Now officially. Face-off will come to the left of Fickthorn. It'll be Musket and Zoko at the face-off. Oh, Zoko got thrown out, so now instead it's Macrina. Monteiro wins the draw. Here's Renkowski, back to Monteiro. Back to Renkowski. Feeds it on over to Brent Solomon. 6 seconds left to go on 5-on-3, so if the Muskies can just hold here. Solomon shot went wide. There we go. And the Muskies back at full strength. Geiger out of the box. Puck will roll into the corner. That's good. So now here's Solomon with it. We got another guy to work with, so that's good. Here's Macrina out towards the blue line. Macrina feeds it on over to Zoko. Zoko to Macrina on a cross. Shot save by Fickthorn. Oh, I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Boy, Dane Sorensen, like we said, his mother and his housing parent are here. He is from L.A., people, so that's a long flight. I don't know why you'd want to come here to Sioux City when it's, I don't remember where I was trying to go with that now, but that's because there was one comment that was held for review, and it just says chicken, so I don't know. Much better than 6'7", I'll tell you that. Here's Feldbergs with it. Here's Bongo behind the net. Feldbergs left it for him. Caden Okavita gives him a few hacks. Surprised that wasn't called a penalty there, but we'll take it. Here's Poyer with it. 7 seconds left to go. Sioux City just needs a clear. That'll roll down ice, and boy, Sioux City is back at full strength. They killed off a 5-on-3, people. Here's Bongo with it. Gold with it back behind the net. Poyer out towards center. Picked up there Daniil Booten. Booten on to Poyer. Here's Poyer. Shot got blocked. Off a skate. Daniil Booten now. Lyons keeps it in. Lyons, a shot just went wide into the corner. Picked up there by William Tomko. Tomko in the corner. Here's Vatne with it. Vatne right out there in front. Daniil Booten couldn't get a shot off, and they are going to get a penalty, and I believe Sioux City's going to have the power play. Hook is the call. And Manasau is going to the box. Sioux City's going to have a power play. That happens. 2:51 into this one. Sioux City already won power play gold tonight. On the stage in my heels. Face-offs won. Schultz, boy, they got it jammed. Jammed in the circle. Now they get it free. That's Vatne back behind the net for Lenny Geiger right out there in front. Feldbergs couldn't get it off, and now View a shot stop by Feldbergs. They're already shooting more on the power play, so I like that. Here's Tomko, pass across. Vatne blocked into the hands. Tomko again. Shot went wide from Geiger. Now Vatne keeps it in at the blue line. Vatne off the boards. Here's Geiger with it. Geiger across. Tomko couldn't get the shot off, but it's View. He heads towards the blue line. That's Dallas View. View, shot save made by Feldbergs. Tomko, now Geiger, passes one out. Vatne wasn't ready for it, so he'll kind of chase it. It's Vatne who gets it, though. Gold to View, back to Gold. Gold, down there, Tomko, back for Gold. Gold to Vatne, towards the corner, towards the point, I should say. Vatne, on over across, intercepted Solomon, and he could... Oh, he's going back the other way, short-handed. He's got Gold in his way. Pass across, couldn't go anywhere, though. Ooh, what was that? Here's Geiger with it now. Geiger. Into the hands, though, of Brock Schultz behind the net. Schultz sends it into the netting and out of play. Face-off will come to the left of Feldbergs. Tomko. And I don't even know who, and I don't really even care. It's Monteiro, if you were asking. False start on the draw, because of course. Tomko wins the draw, gets out to Dallas View. View, a shot went wide. Here's Tupley with it, though. Tupley out towards the blue line there for Stanger. Stanger to View. View to Stanger at the blue line. Stanger on over Matei Tupley. Tupley, 24 seconds left to go on the power play. Here's Stanger with it. Stanger down low. View across. Geiger couldn't hold on to it. Boy, if he would have, that would have been a goal. Here's View with it. View. Puck just bounced a little too much. It's now in a scramble for Monteiro will clear it. Oh, but Prunty got hit, and he is down on the ground. Oh, get up. There we go. He does. He's holding his ass, so that's not good. Here's Tupley, feeds it on Tomko. Down there, Tupley across. Nice poke by Monteiro, and now a shot by View. Got blocked by Prunty. Boy, he can barely skate. He needs to get off the ice, because now he just got hit again and almost took Tomko down with him. Fight through the pain, pal. Fight through the pain. Snyder's shot got blocked by Bailey. Finally, he's going to get looked at the bench. Here's Martineau with it. Martineau there for Snyder there at center. Manasau is there. So is Pavel Martineau, and he'll take this one. Martineau up the right side. Manasau kind of gives him a little poke check. Now he sends it off the boards. Monteiro was there. Here's Tavares there down at the blue line, and that's going to be a penalty. Just great. 14:21 left to go here. Oops. We're which is just great. Checking from behind is going to be the call. We'll take a break. We'll be back. It's freaking ridiculous. Stay tuned.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really? Whew. You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid. Great. This is smart. A beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions. We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice. Hello, Johnny. I think we might use a video replay here. Super, Ralph. Let's do that. Oh, yes, we could be in for a quintessential tango sensation here. Why, yes, Tony, let's look again.
Yes, Ralph, the big orange fella ran in from the left, and he gives him a good old slapping.
It just illustrates the bite and bust. Oh, real oranges in tango.
Yes, Ralph, super taste sensation, smashing drink, lovely.
You know when you've been tangoed.
Welcome back. Martinew's in the box, which is just lovely for checking from behind, but the puck's immediately cleared down ice, so we love to see that. Puck taken there by Jake Prunty. See, he's all right. I don't know why he was all shaken up and pretending to be hurt, but I don't know. Stupid people, I tell you. Prunty out towards the blue line. Prunty feeds it on over to Zoko. Zoko to Prunty. Sioux City definitely applying pressure here. It's Zoko with it. Okavita was there. Gets out to the blue line. Prunty. Here's Zoko again. Zoko back to Prunty. Picked up Solomon. Shot save made. Rebound just went a little wide and it went up high and out of play. I think Lyons almost hit it into his own net, which would really not be good. That's okay, though. I mean, it really wouldn't have been good, but if he would have gotten into his own net, but Sioux City definitely doing well so far. Face-off will come to the left of Fickthorn. 1:18 left to go on the power play. 13:39 left to play here in this second period. Still tied up at 1 apiece. Face-off's 1. Here's Doug Grimes with it. Grimes feeds it on over to McGraw. Shot just went a little wide. Here's Betzold back there for Grimes. Grimes, poke check there. Tavares wasn't enough. McGraw, shot save made. Rebound loose in front of the goal. It's still loose. Puck out in front, and it does get in. Boy, gotta see. It's Brock Schultz. I don't know how that one got in. Fickthorn was all over the crease. And by that, I mean his body was. He was all spread out, and so how that got in, I don't know, but just went underneath Fickthorn. Wow. I see how it is. Power play goal. .640 mark for Brock Schultz. Only his second goal on the season. I don't know why they cheer so loud for that, because Sorensen just got his first on the year. And for Schultz, it's only his second, so I don't know why you act so excited and so thrilled about that, but here's Okavita with it. Out towards center. Okavita, boy. Two Sioux Falls guys went into each other. Here's Poyer with it. Sends one down into the corner. And they do call icing. That's a little iffy. They called an icing. The two guys were there, so I don't know why you'd call that, but okay. Whatever. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Face-off will come out at center, though, so I guess. The referee acknowledged his mistake. Unless they played it offsides and they just called it really freaking late, which even then it's kind of frowned upon, but who cares? That one flies out of play. So 2-1. Once again, Sioux Falls, they're off to, well, a dominating start. Start out the second. But if that trend continues, then Sioux City should have a great last half of the period. We're almost halfway through it right now. 12:44 left to go. Face-offs won. Here's Tupley with it. Tupley. He gets tripped up and a penalty is coming up. So Sioux City will go back on the power play. And Sioux Falls wanting to get a little physical afterwards. Is it Prunty? Yes, it is. He goes to the box. Tripping is the call. That was a dumb penalty to take. Face-offs won. Manasau immediately clears it down ice. Sioux City, their only goal has been on the power play tonight, so. Here's Geiger out towards center. Geiger feeds it on back to Dallas View. Here's Vatne at center. Vatne on back Tomko. Nice pass. View, a shot just went a little up high. That's Geiger down there in the corner now. Geiger in a scramble for. Tomko joins the party. So did Anthony Bongo. Manasau's down there. So is Brock Schultz. Cleared but not out. That's Shane Gold at the blue line. Here's Gold. Pass across Vatne. Shot up high and wide. Taken there by Dallas View towards the blue line. View. Back there, Vatne mishandled the pass. Brent Solomon was there, and he clears it down ice. Gold picks that one up. Gold feeds it on over to Geiger. Bongo sends it back in behind the net of Fickthorn. Fickthorn, nice pass across there for Gold. Monteiro looking for an easy goal. Thought if we could get to Gold, then, you know, he'd be golden. But now he just deked him, so there you go. Here's Gold. Oh, Bongo, McGraw, and Gold. A threesome I never imagined would go hand in hand, but. Okay, you can stop. Thank you. Here's Stenger with it there for Geiger. Geiger flips one in there for Grimes. Grimes off the glass, sends it down ice. Boy. Fickthorn plays it around the boards there for View. View. Stanger behind the net. Picked up there, I believe, by Okavita. Nope, it's Tomko. Tomko spins around a defender. Here's View. View off the stick of Schultz. Cleared but not out. Here's Stanger. Didn't really even try and clear it, but either way. Tomko feeds it on out. Tupley. Tupley out towards the blue line. Schultz applying pressure. Tupley spins around a defender, almost loses it. Now he does. Here's Schultz back the other way. Feeds across to Solomon, but Solomon to Schultz. Now Solomon. On-angled shot went wide. Now it's View. A pass up the left side. Here's View. Sending it wide of Feldbergs. Just a little bouncer. Taken there now by Carr, Gavin Carr. On out Dakota Bailey at center. Bailey sends it back in behind the net. Boy, an odd tip there. Boot and a shot got blocked. Boy, Sorensen's one lucky son of a you-know-what. Musket. Pass across now. Monteiro with this one, although there's defenders there. Sioux Falls isn't going to get anything significant out of this one. Lions. Feeds it on over Dakota Bailey. Now that's Bongo with it. Bongo. Now on over there for Montiero. Montiero sends it down into the corner. Here's Bongo with it. Here's Zoko with it now behind the net. Zoko. Feeds it on over Bongo. Bongo. Bailey sends him into the boards behind the net. Montiero. Tipped there by Lyons. Shot went off the side of the goal and back behind the net. Taken there by Montiero. Montiero, 9 minutes left to go here in the second. Here's Soller with it down there in the corner. Soller sends it out there. Anthony Bongo. Bongo. Now there's Gavin Carr. Off the boards, down ice. It's Dakota Bailey who's there, but he's stuffed by Nasruddin. Now it's in a scramble down there. I don't know why we're waving our cowbells, but Sioux Falls didn't even have the puck just now, so I don't know what they're cheering about. Icing waved off. It's Nasruddin behind the net. Tavares' stick went flying. Now it's Betzold with it. Betzold. Now Poyer sends it off the boards. That kind of fooled everybody. It's Jake Tavares with it, though. Tavares, there's 4 defenders on him. Poliski with it behind the net. Poliski now for Betzold. Betzold on over there. Zoko. Zoko picked up by Nasruddin. Here's Bongo with it up the right side. Bongo pass across. Little deflection went wide. Here's Renkowski with it behind the net. Taken there by Stanger. Stanger out towards center. Stanger feeds it back behind the net. This should go for icing, and it does. 7:40 left to go here in the second period. Get a good feeling. Yeah. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, it was there. Face-off will come to the left of Fickthorn. Martineau and Nick Snyder at the face-off. Here's Stanger now, feeds it on over Jake Tavares, picked up by Manusau. Taken there, Martineau. Martineau pokes it free. It's Jake Tavares up the right side, sends it off the boards. This will go wide of Feldbergs, and another icing, because why not? Face-off will come to the right, or the left, excuse me, of Fickthorn. Here's Stanger with it down there in the corner, sends it off the boards. Picked up Snyder, scramble for at the blue line. Now it's picked up there by Dane Sorensen. Sorensen out towards center off the boards. This one will go for an icing, finally. Finally, we got one to go our way. 7:04 left to go here in the second now. Boy, those icings, those really do stop the clock, don't they? Turn down for what? Face-off will come to the left of Feldbergs. That's turned down for this face-off. Tomko screwed it up, so now View will come in. Oh, wait, Tomko didn't. So the referee just wanted to be a menace, I get it. Juho Heinonen with it, sends it off the boards down into the corner. My goodness, what was that? Tomko just went full barrel roll into Jack Fickthorn. Sioux Falls player did that, you know that. Here's Holtby with it. They wanted to take down Fickthorn without them doing it themselves. We'll just say that. Here's a shot, went wide. Picked up there, Dallas View, pinned up against the boards by Schultz. Here's View with it, sending it down ice. Manusau with it. Manusau off the boards, tipped into the hands of Shane Gold. Gold at center. Sends it back behind the net there Feldbergs was there. So is Caleb Weil. Haven't heard much of him tonight. Or Wade Weil, not even the right one. Shot save made by Feldbergs. Now that's Macrina with it. Out towards center. Taken there by Brent Solomon. Solomon shot, long range, stopped by Fickthorn. Rebounded. Oh, it's loose in the crease. Now another shot went up high and wide. Boy, they got lucky. Solomon, another shot was stopped by Fickthorn. Here's Macrina, tipped up high into the netting and out of play. Boy, that could have been very bad. 5:46 left to go in the second. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you.
Hey! See the guy taking my little girl out, huh?
Yep.
You know what? Why don't you go ahead and take my new car?
Thanks, Pops.
Go ahead, baby.
Watch this. Favorite spot? Favorite girl? I'm taking you home.
Why?
Car Finder on the Hyundai Genesis.
Back so soon?
Here you go, sir. Because a dad's got to do what a dad's got to do.
Honey, what you guys do tonight?
Welcome back, everybody. 5:46 left to go here in the second period. Sioux Falls still with a 2-1 lead, although Sioux City definitely not out of this one. Sioux Falls, they've had a much stronger period, which has benefited them, but .546 left to go here in the second. Oh, my musket screwed up at the face off, I guess. So now Dakota Bailey comes in. Face-offs, one slap shot, Solomon. Off the glove of Fickthorn and wide. Lions will clear it down ice. Well, it was going to be icing till Feldbergs played it. Here's Prunty, and then he almost got ran over, which would have been funny as hell, but there's Musket with it. Musket on angle. Now Solomon, or Brock Schultz rather, excuse me, picks that one. It's from Sioux Falls. It doesn't matter if I screw up their names or not. Schultz feeds it on over there to Brent Solomon. Because you're here for Muskies, you're Stampede. Uh-oh, Fickthorn. Boy, Fickthorn, he's had trouble playing the puck. That one just went right in front of the crease. Played it funny, but here's Booten with it down the... Oh, that hurts. Sorensen just laid out Booten. Booten almost looked like he went head first into the boards, although he's up and rolling, but he looks shaken up. Oh, boy. His teammates have to help him crawl over the bench. Boy. Oh, yeah. That got him good. Shot went wide. Better not have taken him out, because, golly. Soller with it back behind the net. Here's Geiger now. Geiger in down there in the corner with Mason Stanger. Stanger feeds it out. Here's Soller. Back right through the legs of Montiero. He likes something else between his legs, too, which I'm not going to talk about. It's Houston Smith, the hometown boy, got blocked by Sorensen. Smith keeps it in. That's Tomko with it. Tomko back behind the net. Gold on Tomko. Tip by View, just went wide. Gosh, here's View. Picked up there by Matthew Grimes, and he clears it down ice. Icing, and it does. With 3:27 left to go. Face-off will come to the left of Feldbergs. There's going to be vomit on the sweater of Sioux Falls, I know that, once we're through with them. Won't come out. Yeah, they don't. I know that. Here's Tupley with it at the blue line. Feeds it back behind the net. Vatne there for Soller. Soller in a scramble for. Comes out there to Tupley at the blue line. Tupley shoots one. Save made by Feldbergs. I will say the Sioux Falls fans have gotten a little quieter since they took the lead. I don't know what that lady was saying down there, but it's full of nonsense. I know that. I think he said Leonard Feldbergs is the best goaltender in the league. Well, in her dreams. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong, but definitely not one of the best. Definitely not. Here's Soller with it. Soller into the hands there of Matej Tupley. Feeds it off the glass. McGraw, boy, that took a funny hop. Icing got waved off. Now that's Tupley with it in the corner. Tupley feeds it out there for Shane Gold. Here's Gold up the left side. Something developing here. Vatne through the legs of Bongo. Picked up there by Montiero. Tomko takes it away. Feldbergs plays it into the corner. McGraw tries to clear it. Oh, boy. Vatne got hit by McGraw. Now it's Montiero on a 3-on-2. Montero's shot went wide. She just yelled best goalie again. I like how nobody's listening to her. Not even the Sioux Falls fans agree with her. Because it just went dead silent after she said that. That one will go into the netting and out of play. Face-off will come right in front of the penalty box across from the Sioux City bench. Musket will take the draw with Schultz. Well, Daniil Bouton's back out there, which is good. Oh, yeah, that Bailey knocked Solomon into the boards. Macrina with it. There was Prunty. Here's Dakota Bailey with it now. Schultz and Manusau went into each other. Here's Bailey with it. Behind the net. That one up into the air. Prunty on out there for Solomon. Solomon. Gavin Carr sends it back behind the net. Feldbergs, is he going to play it? Yes, he does to Manusau. Kind of had to make a split-second decision there, but he made it, I guess. Here's Solomon with it. Solomon shot save made by Fickthorn. Here's Prunty with it. Prunty blocked by Bailey. Almost had a rush. If he would have kept up with it, then he might have had a nice breakaway. Let's see what Okavita can do here. Okavita's shot just went wide to Feldbergs. Picked up there by Manusau behind the net. Jake Prunty there. Prunty sends it out towards center. Macrina back behind the net. Fickthorn is there. Fickthorn around the boards. That has a nice ring to it. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Here's Grimes with it. Grimes takes a shot, save made by Fickthorn. Grimes, the wraparound try. Didn't go somehow. I thought it went in, but no, you'll know if Sioux Falls scores. I know that. Here's Grimes. A shot got blocked. 37 seconds left to go. It's taken there by Anthony Bongo. Kind of slipped there for a minute, but now it's picked up there by Tommy Holtby. That's Geiger. There for Tavares at center. Tavares sends it down into the corner. Grimes back behind the net. It should go for icing, and it does. 17.8 seconds left. Boy, Sioux City just need to play a nice last 17 seconds. As long as Sioux City doesn't, something doesn't happen, then we should be all right. And by that, I mean Sioux Falls trying to, I'm not even going to say. This will go for another icing, though. I know that. No, it doesn't. It waved off. It got waved off. Vatne with 5. Here's View with it at center. And they're not going to get a shot off. Wade Weil and Dallas View. Wade Weil pushed Dallas View into the boards, and now everybody's going after each other. All 5 guys from Sioux Falls trying to gang up on Dallas View for what? I don't know. Dallas didn't even do anything. But, you know, the Sioux Falls fans, they think they just won the Super Bowl or something like that, so. Boy, Wade Wiles getting an earful from the linesman. He should get a penalty. He really should. They're probably not going to, but it would be nice. Of course, Sioux Falls fans, they think they're so great. They're not. They're annoying bunch of annoying little twats, but let's recap that second period. 2 minutes and 51 seconds in. Noah Manisau went in 2 minutes for hooking. 5:39, Pavel Martineau checking from behind. 6:40, Brock Schultz scored from J.J. Monteiro and Joe McGraw. Well, we got a final already here tonight. Team USA beat Chicago 5-2. Tied up at 4 with 5:43 left to go in the second. Waterloo's at Des Moines. Lincoln leads Omaha 1-0. Boy, Lincoln's dominated that whole game. I'm shocked that they're only leading 1-0. Tied up at 2, Tri-City is at Dubuque. Cedar Rapids leads Green Bay 4-3. Fargo leads Youngstown 2-1 at the end of the second. Tied up at 1, Muskegon's at Madison at the end of 2. College football, 2 games on tonight. 11:15 left to go in the third quarter. Louisville leads Clemson 16-10. Oregon leads Minnesota 14-0 with 6:14 left to go in the first quarter. NHL scores right now tied up at 3. Vancouver is at Carolina. Second intermission tied up at 3. The Flyers are at the Blues. 5:06 left to go in the first. The Islanders are at the Mammoth, tied up at 1. And then Nashville beat the Penguins earlier today 2-1 in overtime. Nicely done there. NBA scores. Knicks lead the Heat 130-119 with 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pistons lead the 76ers 103-97 with 5:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rockets lead the Trailblazers 95-78 with 5:15 left to go in the third. Bucks lead the Hornets 86-83 with 5:15 left to go in the third. Kings lead the Timberwolves 82-79 with 7:12 left to go in the third. Clippers lead the Mavericks 52-44 with 3:16 left to go in the second. Coming up shortly, the Warriors will be at the Spurs, and then earlier tonight, the Magic beat the Nets 105-98. Boy, the Nets are only 1-11 this year. That's sad. Just as sad as all the kids that went 6-7 just now. There they go again. Stupid idiots. Whoever invented that needs to be killed. So do all the kids that say it. 7:43 left to go in the second half. Texas Tech leads Milwaukee 61-52. Arkansas leads Samford 73-63 with 3:13 left to go in the second half. Creighton leads Maryland Eastern Shore 71-41 with 4:43 left to go in the second half. TCU leads Michigan 21-18 with 6:14 left to go in the first half. Illinois leads Colgate 37-28 with 2:38 left to go in the first half. North Carolina leads North Carolina Central 29-17 with 5:40 left to go in the first. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Arizona's at UCLA. 11 o'clock, Gonzaga at Arizona State. Duke beat Indiana State earlier tonight 100-62, and Kentucky beat Eastern Illinois 99-53. Well, that'll do it for 2 periods of play. Sioux City need to have a big period here. I know that. I mean, they're only down 2-1, but Sioux Falls, they They didn't completely dominate it, but Sioux City, they just need to do better, but we will see what happens. They're only down by 1. I like that, so we'll see. We'll take a break. We'll be back.